Americans have plenty of interest in the royal family and the King's coronation, especially after so much family drama the last couple of years. You would expect our neighbors in Canada, part of the British Commonwealth, would have even greater interest. But will the King capture their hearts as his mother did? Our Lisa Adams returned to Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario to find out.
Picturesque Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, wrapped in references to royalty from Queen Street to the Prince of Wales Hotel, has a storied history with the family of King Charles.
Niagara-on-the-Lake was the first capital for Upper Canada before Canada was formed as a country. So pretty steep history with a connection with the British royal family here in Niagara.
Outside the historic courthouse, new Lord Mayor Gary Zalepa told me since most Canadians don't remember the Queen's coronation 70 years ago, they have some trepidation.
King Charles has an opportunity to establish a relationship with Canadians, and our country's changed a lot since Queen Elizabeth assumed the throne. So I think there's lots of opportunities and probably challenges for him as well.
Nearby at the Scottish Loft on Queen Street, owner Simon Bentall, who stocked up on items for the coronation, said suddenly interest is high.
We've got rid of all the plates now. They've all sold out, unfortunately. We do have a few more things coming in now. We've got some of the gold-plated spoons for King Charles, and we actually have some tote bags as well.
In London, the troops have been practicing for the coronation. Harriet Bunting Weld, now 91, who attended the Queen's coronation as a young woman, nearly torn apart by the crowd, will watch this one on TV, something many people didn't have then, and certainly the picture wasn't clear.
It wasn't like we have today. I mean, our television today is extraordinary.
Because the King doesn't make a speech during the coronation, she believes Canadians will continue to form their opinions of him after he's crowned.
Later on, they will be observing how he behaves and how he deals with being the King. I think he will do a good job.
Pat Drope-Balasuk, daughter of the Pillar and Post innkeeper who hosted Queen Elizabeth for a big dinner in 1973, was optimistic about King Charles when we talked with her last fall, and still is.
I'm still optimistic. I know generally speaking Canadians are not all that enthusiastic, and even less so about Camilla, but you know, everybody has to have a fair shot, and it's a matter of time, and we'll just see what happens.
And Pat says no one does pageantry better.
Well, I think the British have probably the best history in the world of creating pageantry and ceremony. And if nothing else, I think pageantry and ceremonies draw people together.
Lisa Adams, Erie News Now.
Canadians who support the monarchy plan to get up early for the coronation on Saturday. They told our Lisa Adams that it is their responsibility to help the younger generation understand the importance of the King's relationship with Canada.